Hello everyone and welcome to today's video where myself and Brett are going to take a look at the Formula E Gen 3. Now I've got a couple of these because my other one had some of the writing missing, so I left that in the box and I opened up this one. And I actually did open this before, but I didn't have the microphone and I didn't like the way it sounded, so hopefully we've got the microphone and it sounds better now. So rather than getting another one and ripping that open, I'm just using this one. So there was some things that I saw with this car that I thought could have been better, but we're going to discuss that. And actually when I did this before, Brett wasn't with me, so I'm going to get his opinion, if that even matters. So here's the car. Now I'm going to show you the car first and then I'm going to give my opinions afterwards. So this is the Formula E Gen 3. Now I did watch Formula E because I'm a massive Formula 1 fan, and I got into Formula E and I thought at the beginning it was quite fun because the cars would race for halfway, then they'd go in the pits, and then the drivers would jump out of that car and jump in the spare car, and it kind of made it a bit different. But they got rid of that and there were some other things, and finding which channel it was on sometimes was a bit more awkward because it didn't stay on the same channel all the time. It kept changing, so I haven't been keeping up with it so much, which is a shame, but maybe I'll figure out who's showing it soon.
And then they change it.
Maybe, because it was on like Channel 5, Channel 4, and it was somewhere else, and so we'll see. But the only, there's a driver in there, which you can barely see.
We presume he's the driver.
Well, I hope so.
Might be some random person just before he'll have a jump in the car.
That'd be handy in the beginning of the race. What are you doing? I'm just sitting here, but I want to race. Too bad.
Then he puts on the accelerator and crashes into the wall.
There's no gears on these cars. You don't need them.
Well, there's maybe at least a pedal.
There's a pedal, but no gear. Like, you don't need a gearbox.
So he puts his foot on the pedal.
It just goes. A bit like a bumper car.
Straight into the wall.
Right. So, my opinions. Now, I know what they've done because this is just a Gen 3 Formula E car and they haven't attached it to any team, and it's just basically to promote Formula E. But I think the way they've done it is not the best. I want to be nice, but I gotta be truthful for me. When this is in the box and you've got the rest of the packaging, which I have got, where is it? There it is. The rest of the packaging
is very zoomed in.
Yeah, that's the box. So it doesn't look too bad like that. But when you take it out and it's just that, it's kind of bland. And the problem is, because they haven't attached it to a team, like if you've got this Formula 1 car here, it's attached to a team. It's made to look like a Lotus, which stands out and people recognise it, and it brings up nostalgia and feelings of whether you like the team and stuff like that, and memories. But this being not attached to a team is just, it's just a car. It's just a car that looks like a racing car. It's not exciting. It's just, you've got an E on the side, you've got the blue on here with Formula E written on there and an E there, and then on the back you've got Formula E written there, and you've got the blue sections coming down the front on this side, and then it's just black. Like, there's so much black. It needed something to just make it stand out a bit more. Like, when these are in different colours, they do stand out and they do pop. But even the drivers in black, yeah, the colours pop, you know, and it makes the details like stand out. When it with this, like the driver sort of blends into the car.
At least the blue stands out.
Yeah, I know, but there's no design on that front. Like, it's just two blue lines at the beginning.
Yeah.
And I don't want to be a negative Nancy, but it's just like, if the front wings had different colours, it would stand out better. Right? It's just bland. If the sides had different colours, it would stand out. If like all of this part, if the halo was different, if the wings were different, things would stand out more. But as it stands, it's just a car. It's a bit like years ago there was a McDonald's Hot Wheels car, like the McLaren and stuff. And if you ever saw them where somebody ripped the stickers off, because that's what they were, it just looks bland. It's the branding, this colour, that all of that stuff makes that car. It makes it a thing. Like, if you looked at pictures of Formula 1 from years ago, even if the cars all look pretty much the same, the branding makes you go, oh look, there's a McLaren, there's a Williams, there's a Ferrari. That's what makes it stand out. And I know this is just sort of advertising Formula E, but
Couldn't you tell what channel it's on if it's an advertisement?
Hey?
Couldn't at least say what channel it's on?
Well, it's different everywhere. But the other thing is, even though it's an advertisement, having it just mainly black is a bit of a missed opportunity. There should have been a bit more colour to it. I think it would have looked better. Like, I love black on cars, but it just doesn't pop and it doesn't stand out. And this is the kind of thing, you'd pull it on a shelf and it would just get lost in the crowd. You just wouldn't notice it.
What if it's anything on the shelf though?
Then it just looked weird. Anyway.
At least it couldn't get lost.
Yeah, that's our thoughts on this. Well, my thoughts mainly. What's your thoughts?
It exists.
Oh, okay. Right. So that's kind of our thoughts. Let us know what you think. I could be wrong. You might convince me if I'm wrong. But let us know in the comments. What do you think of this car? Do you think it should have been in a different colour and a bit more design to it? Or what? Do you like Formula E? Do you not like Formula E? Let us know. Anything. Just talk. Like, I don't mind. And also, if you like this kind of thing, please consider subscribing to the channel. It'd be really appreciated by us. But for now, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye bye.
Bye.